and then you're seeing yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, like I look the same as I do right now, or I looked amazing, I can't believe I didn't see it.
Literally the exact same, usually. Like, I'll look back at a photo where I know that I was having a bad day and I was feeling really self-conscious and just hating myself, and I look back on it and I'm like, my skin is amazing. Look at all the collagen that's still there. Why? Why didn't I just appreciate what I had when I had it?
I know. I'll look at photos that I took and I never posted them online because I was like, oh, like this, my leg looks weird here. Like I don't want to post this. And then it's like 2 years later, I look and I'm like, I look great. And it's not the part, like that's not the reason I'm posting the photo anyway. Like that's not the main focus. No one's looking at that. Like exactly. Such a cute photo, and I ended up posting it recently. Just like as like a little throwback, because I was like, this is super cute. I'm like all Fendi, like laughing, and can you believe like before I just I did not see it. No one is looking at that except us. Like as soon as you're looking at a photo for like longer than 2 minutes before posting it, move on. But you're in dangerous territory. Stop over. It's like trying to do your makeup with like one of these zoomed in mirrors. Yeah. I realize that I definitely do my makeup a lot better when I'm just farther away. Yeah. Faster and it looks like just as good, but when I'm all close up, then it's like every single little line has to be perfect. Yeah, crazy. But I have some questions here. I'm gonna go off of this a little bit. So, how would you define a positive body image? What does that mean to you? Just thinking positively about your body, like that's it. I mean, it's like, what is a bikini body? A body in a fucking bikini. Yes, a body in a fucking bikini. Positive body image is just looking at yourself, no matter how you look, and thinking, this shirt is amazing. I feel amazing. I'm not going to sweat wearing this. I'm going to be warm enough wearing this. Like, who cares how my body looks in it? It's containing it, and like, I feel really self-conscious actually about wearing this shirt because I don't normally wear like underwire bras, and a sports bra does not go well with it because it's too nice of a shirt, and I have to put an underwire bra on, and every time I put one on, I feel like I'm a grandma because my boobies are fake and it's really hard to fit them into cups. Like there's either spillage or there's like an empty space, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just do it from like here up so no one can see. This shirt is fucking cute. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, you look great in it. It makes me so happy. I'm trying to think of what the name of that top is. I always don't know. Like, I know the pieces, but I never know the names of them, like, off the top of my head. How do you come up with the names? That must be so fun. I don't come up with the names of the pieces. Like, I work on the pieces. But this one, the Lorenza tank, I think I almost wore that, but I felt like I would get this live stream banned. Really? Well, I think we're both kind of cut off here anyway. Yeah, we are. I didn't think that I thought it would split it this way, not this way. I forgot. Yeah. I don't come up with the names. I work on the designs and pretty much everything else about the brand, but there's people that I think they like track trends and stuff, and they kind of base all of the pieces off of the names. I'm sure that has a name. Yeah, like they all have like girl names. Yeah, like Lorenza. I've never met someone who's I've met a dog named Lorenza. You know? It was a really cute dog. It was a Bichon. Let's see. Okay, what does the ideal scenario of self-acceptance look like? The ideal scenario of self-acceptance. I feel like I'm looking at it right now and I'm reading the comments. Right? I know, I'm like so like in this with you, and I can only see like 2 at a time that are popping up, and it's going so fast. So self-acceptance is just not caring what others think, like truly to the core not caring, not just saying you don't care. Like seeing something and knowing in your heart of hearts, my closest friends and family would never think this way and would immediately refute this. Like that to me is self-assurance more so. Yeah. So do you think that like you have that? You're the closest you can be currently to that? The closest I can be, yes. I don't feel like I fully have that because I still let things affect me quite a bit, especially when I'm misperceived. Nothing hurts me more than that, like knowing what my intentions were and knowing how other people received it, and you have no control over that, so that's really hard to get over.
Yeah, it's definitely hard with social media. Like, people can just assume whatever of you, and when that's shared a lot, then that becomes a fact to like people that are reading it, you know? And it doesn't matter if it actually is a real fact of you. Like, people will just read something and believe it. Assumptions. So I feel like that kind of plays a part in how I feel like my struggle with self-acceptance in a way, where I'm a lot of times afraid of what people will assume about me, you know?
Do you then just stay silent in fear of being misperceived?
I think so. I think I do a little bit. Like, I kind of, I don't engage as much about drama or anything that could have, like, a negative reaction, just because I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't be, because I've been making YouTube videos since I was 10 years old. So I'm like used to comments and stuff, but I guess it never gets like very easy. What about with you?
Oh, no, I would definitely agree with you, but I also feel like you are much smarter than me in that you stay silent when you feel like you don't want to get into drama, whereas I have no filter and sometimes I can't control myself, and I put my own foot in my mouth, and girl, sign me the number for your media trainers.
I don't have any. Lisa's the closest one, so shout out to Lisa if she's watching this. Thanks for connecting us.
Hi, Lisa!
Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I'm forgetting. Let's see, what else is on here? Okay, so what point did you realize it was time to take a step back and find that acceptance and positivity for yourself? Okay, yes, we kind of talked about that. When did you really have like a changing moment in your life where you started to accept more?
I bit back pretty publicly at someone who it made me come face to face with my shame, and it was really embarrassing. It was really hard, and I basically went off on a radio host when he introduced me as a former. I'm not going to say it on here, but it sent me running to therapy to come face to face with that. Like, I needed to stop hiding and start talking about it, because if I didn't talk about it, then everyone is just going to assume that that is it, and that's all I ever was, and that's all I'll ever be, and that's absolutely not true. And it took so long for me to be able to talk about it, and I had to look internally about that first.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's so great that like you come back to the internet and you're like just out here being yourself and being outspoken, even though I just said like I'm afraid to, you know, speak out sometimes.
And it doesn't always work out in my favor. It's not always the thing. So you are still fucking here.
I'm not sure, but yeah, when did you decide to like really come back to social media and take control of your image?
I was on social. I restarted my Instagram after it got hacked in like 2016, but I would say around 2017, 18 is when I had been in therapy for a while. Number one. Number two, I feel like I was able to look back on parts of my life in a non-dissociated way and taking off the rose-colored glasses and really coming face to face with my traumas and talking about it and reflecting on it and really recognizing all of the feelings that I felt at those points in my life and when I had felt them before in my life and why my reaction was so visceral when it happened then, and then it happened again and over, and it just kept getting worse and worse because I never talked about it with anyone. And therapy was a great place to start doing that before coming back to social media and deciding to talk about it.
Great. That's awesome.
When did you?
Sorry? When did I come to social media?
No, like decide to like these interviews that you're doing. You're getting pretty deep and personal, even though you say that
Yeah.
they out of like drama and things that are a little bit too deep?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of things that I would hide from the internet before because I grew up online and it was a lot of like being a teen girl and like being a good influence. But, you know, in my own time, like it was very much separate from like who I was online and then who I was offline because I was still a teenager, like making mistakes and having fun, you know, trying everything out. So I really separated that. But I think like most recently when I turned 21 and I was like, now I can. What? What?
You're 21?
Yeah.
No. Lisa, can you pick me up?
Yeah. I'm almost 22. I turn 22 next month.
Oh my god, I immediately feel like I'm not doing enough in my life.
No, I mean you have what 24 million followers.
Followers don't account for like you have a business, girl. You have like a business and a career, and I'm over here trying to figure out what I want to do.
Oh my god. Well, thank you. I guess. So what is it on your mind? What are your ideas of what do you want to do with your career, your job, or your life moving forward?
I definitely want to keep doing the activism work because it doesn't feel like work. I feel so passionate towards a lot of specific subjects, Palestine, Lebanon, a lot of domestic issues that need to be addressed, but I also have passions in other fields, and I really want to explore them. Like I loved the work that I did in sports, but I just want to connect with my female audience more, and I feel like it's unfair to keep doing sports when I want to do that and alienate them, so I've started to step away from that a little bit.
Well, yeah, definitely with the amount of eyes you have on you, that's great that you're using it for good to speak about great things.
Thank you.
Or, you know, not necessarily good things, but bringing light to them.
Yeah. Do you feel like your audience grew with you?
Yeah.
That must be so cool.
It's definitely not as many people as it was when I was younger, because I'm so different and everyone goes different ways. A lot of people basically they went to college, they lived their college life, you know, they're not spending as much time like on the computer. But when I meet people in real life and people will come up to me and be like, oh my god, like I watch your YouTube videos since I was like 10 years old too. I was a child. Like it's so cool. And then I'm looking at them and they look so like similar to me, you know, like that we could be friends, and you could totally tell that, you know, I ended up here, you ended up here. We both were doing the same things, talking about the same things, listening to the same people online. It's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That must be a really nice feeling.
Do you think that your audience changes like crazy?
Yeah, I definitely feel like my audience has changed, especially in the last few years, and I love it. I love connecting with my female audience, and I think TikTok is the reason for that. Like TikTok is the only reason for that. That's where I found them. Like TikTok is the place where I feel safe scrolling through the comments, because immediately you'll be able to see people warning you, oh, this ended up on the wrong side of TikTok, and then you just exit out, or you immediately see a bunch of girls just supporting each other. It's amazing, and it's so fun to be in there and engage with them.
Yeah, TikTok has really helped me connect with my audience a lot more as well. Like, there's parts of TikTok where I'm like, this is just so annoying, like getting banned for, like, I mean, every video getting taken down because, like, I don't wear a bra, you know, like, I don't really wear a bra ever. But I don't like, it's just a nipple, you know? It's a nipple, people have them, you know.
But they can have preteens on there twerking that stay up with millions of views for as long as it wants.
Literally, I started to say or write in the caption of all my TikToks, like, hi, I'm 21 years old, don't do this, like, I'm literally of age. They get fined for minor safety all the time, and I'm like, okay, maybe the effort should be pushed a little bit somewhere else with the actual minors.
Yeah. Minor safety is like the most egregious flag that they can use. It makes zero sense. I like how you're communicating with the videos down in your comments.
And it works. When I say it in the caption or if I say it in the video, it usually stays up. Or if I say something like, oh, watch this take a week to be approved, then right away it's approved.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm actually gonna use that trick now.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it works, I guess. So I tried to like talk to the connections I had at TikTok about this issue, and they just sent me somewhere, and never got really a response. So how to address it head on.
So frustrating.
Yeah. Let's see what else. I feel like I'm having more fun just like chit chatting with you than like
Me too.
maybe honestly like what. I don't know, because comments can be crazy, but I would love to know maybe what other people want to hear from you.
We are all ears. And if you want to ask Toulouse something, he's free to.
I wish I had my dog here. He would honestly be crazy. He would.
You don't have any pets?
No, I do have a dog. His name's Leo. He's a mini Aussie. Yeah, he has been outside today just because I've been working and I knew I was going to be on camera, so if I let him in, he'd be like crying at the door, like trying to come in and jump on everything. He's a good dog, so it sounds kind of like he's not when I say those things, but
No, he's just excited.
he's excited.
Yeah. When they haven't seen you for a while, it's like, hi, all for years, they have no sense of time.
Yeah,
That's what I had before this.
My dog does this thing and we call it toothies. Like if we haven't seen him in a while, he goes like he shows his teeth and he like shakes himself and he's like his teeth out, and it's like people when they first see it think it's like a scary thing, like he's gonna like hurt them or something, but I'm like no, like he's smiling, like he's literally so excited to see us that he's like
Yeah, and Taylor's like, you're good.
they're trying to contain it, which is good because like I have this other dog that like my sister actually lives with now, but his name's Harley, and on one hand him, when he's excited, someone new comes in, he's jumping like all over them, so excited. But Leo, my dog, he wants to do it so bad, but he just like holds it in. You can tell that like in his body he's like just shaking, like trying to get. And like that's a good one. That's cute. We love that.
That is hilarious. This one just pees his pants when he's excited. It's so humiliating.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this how your video is like?
So is yours, actually.
Can you guys see me? You're back. There we go. We're back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Also, yeah. So I've been wanting to ask you kind of about OnlyFans and how you've been using that platform to empower yourself and, you know, the reasons behind it. I know that Lisa has talked to me a little bit about it. She's like, Mia's girl is so great. Like, she's been using OnlyFans and it's amazing. I totally, like, support all my girls that are on OnlyFans.
I love being on that platform so much. I never felt like, I feel like every other platform I was on, I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do. Like when I was on Patreon, the photo shoots just weren't, I dreaded doing them. I actually hated when each time in the month it would come around to have to do it. But now I get so excited because I plan everything myself. I plan every trip, I plan every piece of wardrobe. I'm actually in there. I'm the one, like my Patreon was run by an agency, and this is just the most hands-on I have ever been on a platform, and being that in control of what I do, what I put out there, the content that I produce makes me so happy, and it makes me so excited to share it with all of my fans, and I just love it. I love it so much. It's so much fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, I'm getting a little text come through, but yeah, so you do like photo shoots like once a month and you kind of spread the content out?
Yeah, so I go on one trip a month, and until I was able to get vaccinated, I would just keep it places that I could road trip. So I went to like Carmel and a couple other places like Joshua Tree. I go to a lot just because it's so beautiful there. So I do one trip a month, like 30 days worth of content and just pack up 3 suitcases of all of the wardrobe, which is probably the most exciting part, shopping for all of the wardrobe. So from top to bottom, everything about OnlyFans is like a dream. I get to go on awesome vacations. I get to wear all of these fun clothes. I get to hang out with my best friends because I usually bring people on the trip with me because you can only do so much with an iPhone clicker. Yeah, I'm having so much fun, and the bodily autonomy that OnlyFans provides is invaluable. I really never thought that it really changed my mind about the difference between ethical and unethical sex work. I'm a huge supporter of being in power of your body and doing so on a platform like OnlyFans, where the minute you decide you don't want that content out there anymore, you own it. You can take it down. You can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. You own the rights to it, as a woman should, of things regarding her body.
Absolutely. Yes, I love this so much. And also, I can relate to the trips for content purposes. Like, I have just been jet setting. I mean, like, to the places that I could have before. Now I'm vaccinated. I'm about to go to Bermuda.
Oh my god, I heard it's
Oh my gosh. Car just went by. Yeah. What did you say about Bermuda?
I said I heard it's beautiful there.
Yeah. I assumed right away, I was like, oh, Bermuda, like, this is going to be amazing and beautiful. And then I talk to people and they're like, isn't that where people get lost?
The Bermuda Triangle, yeah, it's about as scary as quicksand. You should work it on both of them the same amount.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited. I love to do that. I definitely want to pick out my outfits. Do you have like a stylist? Do you have hair and makeup done, or you just do it all yourself?
I normally don't have hair and makeup done, and for the OnlyFans content trips, I don't hire a stylist because it would just be way too many looks. But I try and shoot brand work as often as I can too, just to mix up and show range and show different things that I can do. And for things like that, I'll hire a real photographer, a makeup artist, a stylist, the whole 9 yards. Like, I just recently shot with Dan, Lisa's husband, and that was a fucking production. I have never felt so cool in my entire life. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I know my husband comes over and like absolutely ruins the mood. He's like, so what's this for? And I say, nothing, just Instagram. He goes, oh, okay. Leave, get out.
That's funny. Yeah, I used to just get like hotel rooms like in the area just for like a couple days, pack up a bunch of looks and just shoot it like in a super nice hotel room for a little bit, because kind of like social media, you need to kind of be traveling, you know, and now that we're able to do it more now, it's like that's a sweet spot. And you get out like any sort of like sponsored stuff that you gotta shoot, or like take all my content. Great.
Plus, you don't have to clean your own house.
Literally, I was trying to say this to my friends the other night, and they're like, what are you trying to say right now? I'm like, I think everyone should just always be on the move, because then you don't have to worry about like making your background look pretty.
Exactly. And OnlyFans does that for you, or hotel rooms do that for you, and every day they'll come back and they'll make the bed nice and pretty again, and they'll put everything away, and you can just keep shooting your content and not worrying about it.
Yeah, it's like when you're like an influencer, you take on the role of like so many different people. So in any way that you can like cut down the work that you have to do to create a podcast, amazing.
It really is pretty exhausting. Like, I was a stylist until like last month. It was my first time, and even like a makeup artist, I used to dread doing it and finding one and having to sit through that. But now I'm seeing the production value. Like, what you put in is what you get out, and I have to start putting in a little bit more effort.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like whatever you feel comfortable with and what makes you feel good, but I recently have been missing, because, you know, during quarantine, before then used to always have days where I'm going to events and I get my hair and makeup done, I get styled, and we pull a whole look. And then, quarantine happened and I couldn't do that anymore. Then I got actually better at doing my own makeup and my own hair, which was helpful. But now I miss working with a team that's creative and then putting together a whole look.
Plus, they also double as a hype crew. Nothing is better than knowing that your makeup artist is so happy with their work that they're taking behind the scenes for you.
Yeah, and also they love to ask the juicy gossip, talk about your life.
And I have very many friends, so being in that makeup chair is so fun.
Yes, literally. I talk about the same things to my friends over and over, and they're just okay, we get it. Alright, can you stop talking about this boy or stop talking about this? And then I'm in a makeup chair, and they want to know all of the details. I'm oh, okay, here we go.
I love it. I love it. It's fresh ears for the team.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think I'm just kind of gonna skip these questions because our natural conversations, I think, a lot better.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, this has been really fun. Nice to meet you.
I know, I'm so happy.
We actually, when we get up here, there's a 15% off code for the people that are still on and live feed Khalifa. Let's see. There we go. See, I wish I could have someone doing this while I sit back. How about that? Oh, really? Okay. If you guys are watching this still, you can shop Steal with the code ST Khalifa, 15% off.